If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the bay, the game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean a banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And here we go at Mile High. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Ggml. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. Sending the tight end in motion left. They run the counter to Ggml. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back to throw. His first throw is an interception. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Hits his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
19 tight, 19 tight. Set, go, set, go.
Running for the marker on second. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Check smash, check smash. Get up.
Nix from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a 31-yard play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They're throwing it. That's caught. Devon Achane. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. Catch is made down the right sideline.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready. Take go.
Nix now to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Back to the well again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Trap 60! Trap 60! Hut, hut!
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And it'll be Dolphins football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's a chain up the middle. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 28. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first down. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. He's dropping back to throw. That one's intercepted. And the Broncos take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Dolphins take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd and 8. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. He'll look to throw. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Trying to run it in. Achan takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Devon Achan with the touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Bass now to kick this away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
2nd down carry for Achan. Has some space inside the 15. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 20-zip lead. Devon Achan with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Bass now to kick this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Option give here. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap to Nix. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Set 79 Bronco. Set go.
3rd and long for Nix. Finds Mims. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He's got it near midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Dolphins will have themselves a short field to begin the drive. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing now from the gun. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Devon Achane with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead. Bass now to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Here's Nix to throw. Mims with the grab. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, ball at the 36. Option design here. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Hits the 20. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. All right, Brock, I try never to ask this, but I just feel like in this situation, do we even need to play a second half today? What do you think?
Kate, you should never have asked it. Because if Frank Reich and those Buffalo Bills had that thought, they would have never come back against those Oilers in the playoff game.
A really good point. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos, who have it 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down. Throwing here, Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So out now comes the punter. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be their football. To the air now on 1st and 10. On target to Waddle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Has it at the 7. And he's going to reach the 6 before he goes out. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Bass now to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Oh, he loses the football. But the Broncos will get it back. Whew, heads up play to recover that one. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
42. Broncos, nothing.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Bass now to kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now a give on the counter. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Nix off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Searching for somewhere to throw well behind them. And they pick him off again! And the Dolphins regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They send a man in motion. Second half begins with a run by Achane. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 4. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They put a receiver in motion right. Running it after the penalty. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Putting the tight end in motion. HN again on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3 yards almost gets him back to even, but it's going to be 3rd and 11 now. He's going to throw this one. That's caught for the first. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Broncos corral it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here we go.
Offense to the line for second down.
7 Pirates. Hey.
It's Nix out of the pistol. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Go.
On third down, here's Nix. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with it. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's on the move. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. And this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
That one's complete over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. A-chain on the inside give. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now.
With the score, Dolphins 42.
Got it. Ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go.
They run the counter to H-N. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be first down, Miami.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Go.
From the 23. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some room to work. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Bass on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again.
Broncos nothing.
Bass now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Go.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Huh.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He's got a man left. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Dragon 60. Check go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Cowboy 80.
Motioning the tight end left. Back to the well again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. He picks up 8 on the run, and now they're going to have 3rd and 4.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
From the gun on third down. And they pick him off again. And the Dolphins capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's got this down to the 40. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
Let's go now.
Right again. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Brown on the inside give. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. They'll run again with Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Looks like they will indeed try it, 4th and 2.
Let's go.
Trying for it, it's A-Chain. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 34. Chased out to his right. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Searching. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Another try following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Getting out to his left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
It's 4th down.
18, come Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
One final shot here. They connect for the first. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.